Hello and welcome to Foster Family Adventures, where this week we are in Stratford Upon Avon doing all sorts of Shakespearean stuff. Not that we really, know much about Shakespeare really.
That was here for the food.
That is here for the food and just a break from Stafford. But there he is behind us. We're going to check out his birthplace.
And look there.
Eat some. Yeah, just there behind us. Anyway, it should be fun. Oh, thank you. Eating lunch at the Boston Tea Party. Are you going to the party? Are you going to the Boston Tea Party? I sang that to Amanda earlier and she actually recognised it.
I did.
I was surprised, although she didn't know who sang it. So if you know who sang it, put a message down below and I'll be impressed. So we've just been to Shakespeare's birthplace. We brought a ticket so you get to see his birthplace and his death place. Although the house has been knocked down in his death place, it's just a garden, so we're going to go see the gardens now. Although, unfortunately, the birthplace, you're not allowed to film, you're only allowed to take photos, so I'll stick them photos in now. This is where he died on this land. Was a house that's been knocked down, and apparently there's a talk at 2 o'clock, so we'll find out why. But check this awesome statue out. That's wicked. Amanda, I want this in the garden.
Yeah.
That's ace.
Maybe.
They have done a very nice job with this garden. Very pretty. Lots of awesome stuff and well kept, obviously. This is a big plot. Like, it goes all the way down there and then all the way back over there, and the other side of that hedge is where that ship is. But this is where, I think this is the house he brought once he'd become all famous and rich, and he was very wealthy towards the end. So I reckon this part was probably the house and then this was his garden. I don't know, we'll find out. But it's pretty impressive. Oh, check this out. Look at that. It's got a face in like a tree, that's awesome.
Look at the hedges.
The hedges? Oh yeah, that's weird. What's it supposed to look like?
You probably see it better from the outside.
Yeah. I think we should do like patterns in our hedges, like Edward Scissorhands. What's in this one? Is this another face? Another face in a tree. Oh, there's a hand pointing and a face. Awesome. Just had confirmation from one of the workers that this was part of Shakespeare's land, but it was used as a working farm and they used to brew beer, which probably helped him with his writing, because some of his writing, by the sounds of it, was pretty out there. Like, we just heard a story about Tempest, which is about witchcraft and wizardry and all sorts of crazy stuff. So yeah, interesting. Is what they reckon the house looked like when Shakespeare had it, before it was knocked down. Although it is a little bit of a guesstimate, an educated guesstimate. Apparently, based on the archaeological work done in 1800s, they reckon now that, no, actually it was later than 1800s, was it? That Shakespeare did half his writing in Stratford and half in London, which was contrary to what they believed before. Interesting Shakespeare facts. Check out this paper art. Imagine having the patience to do that. I definitely would not have the patience to do that. So it's a couple of hours later. We are at our hotel for the night, which is the Premier Inn Central, I should say, which is standard Premier Inn, nothing special. We're just about to go out to dinner at Miller and Carter.
You can have your lettuce wedge then.
Lettuce wedge, yeah, and then a big hunk of beef as well. That'll be very nice. We've learned quite a lot about Shakespeare today. Well, I have. Have you?
Maybe.
She's not sure. Pretty sure she has. Carry on tomorrow because we've got access to Anne Hathaway's house, which is about a 20-minute walk away apparently, so that'll be nice. And we'll see what else there is to offer as well. Also,
you want to go on that big wheel?
I do want to go on that big wheel. I'll show you that in a minute. Also, I've learned there's a lot of Americans in Stratford Upon Avon. Yeah. Not just tourists, but also like a lot of the people that worked at the two places we visited today were American. So I don't know what that's all about, but they seem to love it. So it's pretty cool. So I can't blame them. So this is the view from the hotel room. This is quick fist, lovely view. But this is the wheel I want to go on. There's loads of other like fair rides. But in between going our last place and coming here, it absolutely chucked it down. So unless it stops and brightens up a bit, which it's threatening to, then I ain't going on it because I ain't getting wet. The best thing about Miller and Carter isn't the steak, it's the salad. Look at that, bacon bits and honey and mustard dressing. Because Manda's dairy and gluten-free, she's just got plain old lettuce. Sucker. 12 ounces of filet mignon, mashed potato and peppercorn sauce. Amanda had to have the crushed new potatoes. Oh, it looks like probably got more potato then. What was your sauce? Red wine one.
The red wine one.
What is it?
Bordelaise or something. I can't remember.
Look at her. This is what she does when you go from here. I've got a bleeding phone in. So it's the morning after, and we're walking through some housing estates to Anne Hathaway's cottage. We've got on that ticket, so you get the free exhibitions. Anne Hathaway, of course, Shakespeare's wife, 8 years older than him. It's a bit like me and Amanda, really. She was a cougar back in the day. Amanda's a modern day cougar. So, you know, hopefully, didn't you say there was like a farm there and like?
There's gardens now. It used to be a farm.
Well, looks pretty cool anyway. We have arrived at Anne Hathaway's house. Looks very nice. Nice thatch on it. Nice gardens. There's a arboricultural trail we're going to go on after as well. Oh, what are they growing, Amanda?
Rhubarb, strawberries.
Rhubarb? Ugh.
That's rhubarb.
I know, it's gross. Just come out of the cottage behind me. We wouldn't let us film in again, we're only allowed to take photos. So I'll stick them in now. It's not an arboricultural trail, and I suppose that does make sense when you think about it. It's an arboretum, that's me not reading properly, and a sculpture trail, but half of it's shut because we had a lot of rain yesterday and it's all boggy. We got absolutely soaked, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that yesterday. We got 4 umbrellas in the car and like 3 or 4 coats, and they're all in the car and we're in town, so not well planned that, was it, Amanda?
No. So Barry, what did you think of Anne Hathaway's house?
It was cool. It was cool. I think it's cool that it's part of the free attractions. Definitely the least exciting of the 3, though, I would say. But it's a good walk. It's like half an hour walk, so
You got the steps in.
an hour's walk there and back, which is good. The gardens were most of the gardens were shut, so I didn't really feel any of that. So that was a bit of a bust, but never mind. So we're doing our sign off in the car park, sat in the car, because we just got caught in the rain again. Although this time we had umbrellas. Quick learners. Pretty awesome stay at Stratford. I've only ever been to Stratford before for work, not for pleasure, so it was nice to actually have some time to look at some stuff. The Premier Inn Central was great. I don't think you can go wrong with Premier. I've never been to a Premier Inn and had an issue. The breakfast was great. They cooked it separately for us. You can have everything that's gluten-free on there. You can have everything other than the sausages. So I think that's pretty sound. And then Anne Hathaway's cottage today, pretty cool. I enjoyed the stuff we saw yesterday better, like the birthplace and the death place. I don't think that's the official word for it, title for it, but that's what it was. But overall, Stratford definitely worth a visit. Would you say so, Amanda?
Yeah, I enjoyed my chips.
And £25 per person for the ticket to see the free attraction, so it's not too bad, is it? I think we can come back as many times as we want.
It's valid for a year.
Yeah, for a year, so can't argue with that.
Not that we're going to come back again, but.
Suzu?
Oh.
No, we probably won't. But we could. So that's just what we've got time for. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye!